know everybody has been, here on this panel, in this room, experimenting, trying different things, figuring out what works, what doesn't work. So Jyoti, I'm gonna put you on the spot, and I'd love to hear of what was an agentic AI use case that you actually killed, what happened, what did you learn, and how did you move forward?
That's a good question. So a couple of things, just to maybe touch on the previous point as well on trust. One of the key aspects that is like foundational in how we're using AI is making sure we're really building in a lot of transparency for our customers, right? So really helping them see under the hood, what exactly is happening. And in some sense, actually, automation can help them figure out a lot of intelligence, like business intelligence, that they can actually take with them to other parts of their business. Now, in terms of like use cases that we killed, I would say it's a bit early, we're still early in the journey that we haven't really killed anything. But that said, we are definitely, there are certain use cases which we are scaling more slowly and much more thoughtfully. And I think the example I provided earlier about generating content on behalf of our customers, that is a pretty big step. And we have a lot of plans on, we know that personalized creatives perform better. We already have a lot of data proving that. And specifically on Reddit, there's a subreddit for any topic that you can think of. So really like getting into that niche level of personalization requires us to use generative AI. And that is something that we're scaling more carefully in partnership with our customers. We're still working through like what are the right controls so they can have a say in like what video, what new image they would want to use in their marketing. But we're still making it much easier by generating this content on their behalf. So that is one use case I think where we just want to be more thoughtful. But we don't just want to generate these creatives, we actually want to also give them the insights. So once they leverage these creatives, we want to be able to tell them like what kind of personas resonated with your brand, with your products. And they might have walked in the door thinking, this is my audience, this is who I want to target. But they might leave with new insights on audiences that they may not have thought of tapping into. And that is something that they can take back with them and actually use it in their product development cycle. So we really want to be a partner, not just from advertising, but provide the right transparency, build the trust along with them in this journey.